It's just, you know, big spear. Ooh. But in isolation in the jungle, in the early skirmishes as well, she's, you know, insane. So you have to work together with the boys to get that one going. And this, well, I was about to say, this could be why we picked the red side, so that we could have that, you know, R5 counter to make sure that we get like a good top lane match, or we get top prior, we start pushing in. And I'm trying to think, is that the Maokai? I don't know if Icebreaker was trying to play an AD Kennen or not, when you have like a Cassio as your jungler come along and just, you know, force a flash, force a reset, get you a health advantage. It is absolutely massive. Oh, Kaneen, what's happening here, lad? An assist for Spooky.
I think what happened is that's first blood for many.
The cash sitting in the pocket of Spooky. Cancelled his recall. They're looking for a little counter gank here. Oh, it's not even a counter gank. They're just starting up as Vi goes on in the mid lane. Lads in the mid lane! What's going on?
Somehow Kaneen doesn't kill. Spooky is still here trying to get a trade back. But will be able to get it, but traded back there by the Royal Kaneen. We'll get a double kill here on this snake. Back up.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Kaneen is getting pushed in, so you know this is going to be first move from many, and it is going to be an engage down here onto Kasing. Ooh, finds the counter engaged back onto Spooky, but this might put him in a difficult situation.
Oh my god, he was stunned.
Barely alive, does flash away, but does get burnt down by the tick of Ignite. One traded back, Spooky on the run. Here comes Golden Toast to claim one, looking like he might just fall in exchange. Denik barely able to flash to safety, and many might be able to claim one back off the back of this, and ENTROPIQ get a triple kill on their Corki. Severo is a level down in the jungle, and, you know, as we mentioned, I couldn't even count how many kills many got, so gotta be very careful where you walk around this Corki. In this bottom side, though, it's gonna be an engage here onto Denik, and he might just get deleted over somehow.
One more javelin is all it would take, but now he's a little bit stuck in a 1v3.
Oh! The solar flare does not quite catch the sun, but it does catch the slow, and that's gonna be a dead kitty in the jungle. Many will have to get away. He does manage to walk away alive. In this bottom side of the map, though, it is ENTROPIQ taking the dragon. It is claimed by Spooky. W over the wall to safety, and he will end up living somehow. Off the back of it, Leona does die, and somehow the Zeri Lightning catches the kill here onto Nidalee. Strode over the wall, trying to get to safety. Kaneen trying to chase underneath the turret. Surely you can't follow up any further. Does land the Q, lands the E. He's grounded. One more E should do the trick.
Oh, the W!
You missed the Q! And it will be the kill claimed by Strode. In the top side, you know, everybody else is fighting. Icebreaker just wants a little bit of the action, but the ult comes back from RoboCop, and we'll have to see who will win this exchange. The Q slow, the auto, the rock is gonna...
The slight issue is, it's Vi Leona, right?
Oh.
They can just sort of go in, as we may be about to see here. In comes Vi.
Yeah, Kasing finds the solar flare
onto
there.
The Braum?
But yeah, that is the Braum as your target, so the damage dealer is left
alive. Malphite.
And the kill claimed back onto Severos. Malphite is here, Kasing goes down. And something that I wanted to say before this fight even broke out, I don't know what the heck these guys are thinking. Like, not too much to claim. They do get that tier 1, but not a dragon up, nothing else. Icebreaker has to be careful here. That does a lot of damage from this Corki. Many gonna be able to just get the kill for free. Icebreaker.
His E, you know, his roaming ability to actually clear out the wave. As
wow,
in comes Vi.
Yeah, just popped the cease and desist onto Spooky, but, you know, maybe a ride that you didn't want to take took you way too far into the enemy backline. This team comp, right? A large poke-heavy team comp besides, obviously, the trigger pull with Malphite. They can win the war of attrition no matter what, even if they aren't winning the poke war, because they have that Spooky. But yeah, an engage here onto Severo. The Glacial Fissure comes down from Denik, and a counter engage comes back. The cease and desist onto the backline, but it's not going to do too much. There's not enough damage here to follow up on the CC from Kasing and Severo. Malphite over the wall somehow claimed a kill here onto Icebreaker.
Also somehow hitting Strode, and then Strode gets stuck up by the Leona. And whilst this is going on, Kaneen is not like full combo by Malphite. There's a world. Oh, they're starting it.
No. The engage onto Strode. The solar flare there to follow up, but the cleanse comes out, and Severo is just going to be deleted. It is going to be the slicing maelstrom into the backline, and it's actually going to be 2 kills. Make it 3, claimed back by GameSpace. A shutdown here onto Strode. RoboCop going to die to the turret on the X.
But it does get them the turret, which means that it will also eventually get them the inhib. Yeah, just got to be a little bit careful here, Strode. If he steps up too far and gets full combo. Oh, that's a TP flank.
That's a crazy TP flank. It has gotten to the back line. It lands onto Corki. Many gets knocked up, gets CC'd.
Oh my
god,
god,
alive. The Nidalee heals. Gonna be able to walk out of that one with his life, and into the backline goes Spooky, gets the kill onto Golden Toast. Kasing low, the ground comes out, but that's going to be your Leona in the grave. Kaneen next to follow, and this is just going to be an Entropiq win off the back of what looked like hope for GameSpace.
Oh my god, that might be the best locket I've ever seen in my life. Good lord, like Many was done for. So he's going to get shut down. It's the freest kill of all time, but no. Denike has different plans, and that combined with just the biggest fleet heal I've ever seen in my life. It means the May does not go down. It's a gross overcommitment to not even get the kill. And Entropiq clean up the rest of the fight. That's a great flank, but there's just not quite enough damage coming through from the rest of the team. Entropiq win the fight out nice and easy. Pick themselves up the first win here in this best of 3.
So focusing on hit point masters over there, and GameSpace a little bit less on the cards. You know, the GLL season's over. They're in lower bracket playoffs, I think, as well over there. So they have another tournament to focus on. Not going to be the end of the world if they do get knocked out here. Looks like the Nautilus is going to be what's locked in. Response might be this Nico. Looks like it will be the Braum. And, I mean, a couple of unorthodox picks coming out from GameSpace, right? You have the Cho'Gath, you have the Cassiopeia, stuff we don't see as often in pro play. I see it all the time in my solo queue games, though, and I will tell you, Cho'Gath is an interesting one. I think we did see it once in the EPL so far. I don't remember if it was Icebreaker or not. It might have been. I think it might have been, you know, because I think Rev was talking about, like, GLL Cho'Gath expert. Like, he had some insider knowledge. So, why do you know this? Have you been looking
I watched. I'm a proud viewer of the
whoa!
yard.
Many just did it!
He did the thing!
He gets first blood in the mid lane, didn't even have to really commit too much, didn't even have to flash.
Oh my god. Do you remember the tale of a guy that went Swifties on every champion in, like, EUS Grandmasters? He just always built Swifties no matter what, and his reasoning was just like, well, move speed's like the only stat that matters if you're good enough. Engage comes through on mid. Oh, Kaneen. Oh, there's a Nautilus here as well. Oh, he's hiding under the scoreboard.
Actually, a lot almost in our range, but doesn't have the art, so
maybe. Ooh.
You know, RoboCop feeling a little bit more comfortable about that. But the Q has to flash the E, and it's gonna be a solo bolo in this top side.
I spent so long on that. If that thing's gone, but it's not gone. The email was never deleted. As RoboCop is a bit stuck and can't. Oh my god, he didn't find the flash out. Oh no, I thought he was just gonna flash out for the route. Oh, it's atrocious.
The email might not be gone, but RoboCop is Denik trying not to make sure that that's the case for himself as well, but he will go down, you have to assume. Stun, Spooky, in response, able to move over, doesn't have the Glacial Prison available, and will find the Flash Q, the cleanse from Golden Toast, the flash away, but it's barely enough to walk away alive.
He's back in.
The knock up with Icebreaker, and here comes Cho'Gath. Icebreaker able to pick up that kill for himself onto the pig. And you have Severo on the flank. Many has to be careful here. Flash forward, the ult from Cho'Gath. Icebreaker absolutely breaking the front line of Entropiq. Severo buying a lot of time with his ultimate. Many not quite going to be able to find the damage, but does get the kill. Gets knocked up. This Cho'Gath is running the map. Another kill gets claimed by GameSpace. It's going to be Denik off to the races. Goes down as well. The Crocodile just sulking in the corner in GameSpace.
And he's actually going to run top, defend that, and probably TP down to the Drake if necessary. Severo.
Yeah, here comes the TP as well, and that is just going to be a dead Xin Zhao. Strode trying to kite back. Kasing taking a lot of damage. Golden Toast dealing with a large Spooky and RoboCop in his front line, but that is just going to be a dead Sejuani somehow left with his ultimate. In that top side, Corky trades a turret back, but a tier 1 will be traded in the mid lane. A knock-up lands on Strode, and it's actually so much damage down onto that Aphelios. Icebreaker running him down, gets the munch. Yum, yum, yum. Icebreaker on a killing spree.
Not the end of the world.
Yeah, 100%. Cassio definitely fishes a little bit less than Icebreaker, right? Okay, wow, GameSpace have to be very careful here. That's just going to be 2 members caught up. Severo very CC'd, but is going to be able to survive a lot of damage with that ultimate pop, and it will be a trade back here onto the Sejuani. Icebreaker comes in, and Severo has to be careful of RoboCop, but a flash forward come out from Kasing, and it should be a knock-up, a stun, and it should be a dead RoboCop. Denik and Strode trying to get as far out as they can, but that's going to be a dead Nautilus to boot. 4 members dead for Entropiq. Strode running as far away as he can, but you can't run from Icebreaker. RoboCop pops the ultimate, and it looks like a follow-up onto Golden Toast. The ult does land from the Nautilus, but a good Glacial Fissure in this choke might be enough. Severo looking for something over the wall. A lot of damage going down onto that Sejuani. Spooky is dead. RoboCop running for the hills, and Entropiq
chomp down onto Spooky.
Oh, wow, a good buffer again from Golden Toast to flash forward. A knock-up on Strode. Will there be any more CC to follow? It is Icebreaker moving in. Denik is going to get zoned off. Not quite dead. A good hook back. Severo goes down. Golden Toast. So just always going to be trying to hit a buffering Ezreal is just a bit of a sad story here for the side of Entropiq. don't really have an answer either, but looks like they will be trying to answer this top lane push. You want to fight the third inhib, but it is just inevitable. GameSpace get that one picked up, are going to have double super minion waves everywhere they look, and just move back towards, like we said, that inevitable Mountain Soul, but looks like a snap engage from Denik, tries to find something, but the Glacial Prison does go slightly wide. Golden Toast just free hitting here onto Spooky. He will go down. The Crocodile very low caught in the crossfire does go down as well. Strode next to follow, a good Q from Golden Toast, does strike true. Denik trying to get away, will get CC'd. So much follow-up here from the side of from GameSpace, and it will be a clean ace to close out Game 2 in this best-of-3 series.
Finally, just walk it on in at the end there. 5-0. GameSpace take a well-deserved win here. And look at those KDAs. 7-1, 4-6, 11, of course. 8-0. But I think we need something a little bit more. It might just be Renekton, which would be very boring because it's not that good versus Ornn. Maybe Jax or Trundle would be a champion.
Tell me it's not Sion. Tell me it's not Sion.
I don't hate it. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I just want something that we can play through with the Sejuani. I mean, Sion's very good versus other tanks, right? Well, he is and he isn't. He kind of is. It's an interesting one because he's gonna get his infinite free scaling. The only problem is that like a lot of his damage is actual damage, whereas versus tanks you want to have like percent max health, and he has that on his W, but that's just not really like a real tool. And there's Kasing's playing back. Kasing kind of hovering out this bush. He doesn't want to make it look like he's going to go for a hook. Oh, Thing guns are knocked up.
Okay, yeah, Denik I mean, he has flash, but yeah, he's just dead. That's first blood here for Golden Toast in GameSpace. Wow! Kasing, a lot of aggression. Ignite might. One more tick, it is going to be a kill claimed by Kasing. Oh my goodness, that is the veterancy you want to see. Knowing his damage values does get that kill with that.
Yeah, unfortunate. No, he needs Kasing with him. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to walk up and he's going to lose that plate.
Ooh, the hook slightly goes wide and it actually lands on the Golden Toast here for ENTROPIQ. A lot of damage down onto the Ziggs, and he might just be dead. One more auto, the Ignite tick. It's a kill claimed. They're looking for Kasing now. Will he be able to find a way out? He has no flash. The hook from Denik, and that should seal his fate. Strode able to get one here on the board for himself. And ENTROPIQ claw away back into this game.
I just don't think he was integral to the taking of the Drake there. I gotta say it.
I think it mattered.
Oh god. Oh, Kaneen.
Oh god.
Oh, that one's done.
Onto the Corki. Kaneen is taken very low. The ultimate from Brand is enough to finish him off with a flash forward from Many just to make sure that they can secure it. Denik low does get claimed by Severo. Spooky on the opposite side. I don't think you have a way out of this one, Brand. You will go down, and it's a double. Wow. Ornhorn comes out. It does land onto the Corki, and Kaneen has to dash away. That means that he's instantly out of the fight. That means that ENTROPIQ can deal damage towards that Nautilus in the top side. Kasing goes down. GameSpace run away. One team taking both of the first two dragons as well as a lot of the neutrals, but right now, neither team giving an inch, and Strode does get caught by that Glacial Prison. That means that it will be a cleanse burnt as well as a flash away from Spooky to dodge it. And GameSpace just trying to find the disengaged. Denik looking for the hook, does end up landing it onto Icebreaker. I'm not sure if it's the target you want, but he is just losing so much health so fast. And ENTROPIQ on the run. They did claim their kill. They don't want anything further. The Buster Shot just to make...
This turret will eventually go down. So we want to see if we can get something going on other parts of the map if we're GameSpace, just to sort of try and match this pressure. And what we're getting is a Herald. That was going to come on down, and a hook will connect.
Wow. Yeah, Denik able to find the E away and actually manages to clip Severo there, does stun him up, and
he gets into the thing.
Severo tries to get away with the Rift Herald, but he doesn't quite get out of dodge. Robocop into the backline, and there goes Many trying to find the damage onto Roll Kaneen. He will be Buster Shotted away and actually absolutely blown up as Many.
Forced to shift on out, and now a fight in the Hot River.
Yeah, just gets hooked by Denik and will be able to find
through
the ultimate to knock him up, and the Ziggs ult comes out, a lot of damage down, but Spooky dealing a lot back. The Pike ult is there, and there will be a dead Icebreaker, but shortly following afterwards is a dead Denik, and a hook onto Spooky, a knock up. The Bouncy Castle gets deleted. A lot of damage being traded back, though, by Strode and Many trying to kill. As we were mentioning, Kaneen and Golden Toast, the only damage dealers here for GameSpace, so Kaneen needs to be able to move with them, and Denik
just gonna die. Robocop still hasn't sent his, so right now this is just a 5v3 if anyone wants to come through, and so the fight will turn around right onto Many.
That's just a dead Tristana, but the Ornhorn does come out, and it is going to be a kill picked up by Strode. Icebreaker moving away as quick as he can, but is slowed. Two damage dealers, and it's kind of showing here.
Can we find
an engage? Maybe pull enemies in, and does find the engage here onto Robocop, but that is not the best target, but Spooky gets caught by the Glacier Prison. A good knock-up from Icebreaker, and it actually cancels Many's jump as well, but GameSpace not going to be able to get a kill off the bat.
I don't know, do we have to now get third items coming through on Kaneen and Gods? I think they sort of lost their they did a great job early on, but they've now sort of lost that window a little bit. Starting to fall off. Might just want to scale up, but no.
A good counter engage, and there goes Spooky. That's one member dead for the side of Entropiq, but Pike claims one back. Severo soon to follow, and Denik doing so much work on that side. Golden Toast and Kaneen, though, still free hitting. Icebreaker does go down, still has the passive available, and the Ornhorn does go slightly wide. Denik able to escape for now. Robocop taking a lot of damage from that passive. Kaneen gets engaged on by Strode. Strode can't quite find the Q, but it does rain true. He gets one. Denik, will he be able to claim the third? Looking for that E over the wall. Finds the Pike ult.
Again, no, nothing's really come of it. We're just all hanging out. Could be a bit of an engage now coming through onto Many.
Yeah, Many just trying to get away as much as he can, but the ult comes out from Nautilus, and the Buster Shot is not enough.
The Baron just resets him. Many's still splitting.
Okay, he's just pulling the trigger. It looks like Icebreaker looking for two. Finds the slow onto Spooky, and that Brand is probably gonna die, but who will die off the back of it? The stasis is there. Spooky alive for a second longer, but Robocop on the run. Denik not able to get anything done on his side. Severo pacing away. Robocop will go down. Like you mentioned, it is gonna be an inhib traded back by Many. But GameSpace, what will they do with this lead that they've garnered? 2 kills. That wall. Robocop is frontlining as much as he can, taking a bit of damage, will be stopped for now, but the Ornhorn comes out, and it's Spooky, CC to Oblivion. The Dragon gets claimed by Severo, and Entropiq on the run. Robocop gets taken down. A flash away from Icebreaker should save his life. Many playing very aggressive off to the side. The Glacier Prison goes slightly wide. Severo not able to connect it. And watch Denik, the flash Q, goes slightly wide, and it will be GameSpace on the run. Able to disengage for now. Many opting to push that bottom wave instead. Kaneen has to be careful here. Finds Denik, finds Strode, but actually doing so much damage to kill into the Pike. Strode is low. The rocket slightly misses.
Now we just come back to the ARAM.
Yeah, back to the ARAM, back to the tried and true. You see the TP coming in from Icebreaker.
Has
available on a good hook here onto Robocop, tanking a lot of damage. Is this frontliner? The Ornhorn comes out. He will be able to send it back. A good triple knockup, but nobody there to follow up from the side of Entropiq. They don't want any of that smoke. Icebreaker about gets half to teammates. Glacial Prison buys space from Denik. Spooky can't find an entrance. The Baron is gone. It will be Icebreaker dead, but the passive available. Pike taken down. Denik is dead. Strode alone. Severo and Kasing taking a lot of damage. The hook does connect and deters the Ezreal, but Spooky doing so much damage to the side of GameSpace.
Oh my god, Many!
Oh my god, Many is gonna end the game. They're stopping back.
He's in the base.
It's over.
Oh, Kaneen's recalled.
Oh wait, Kaneen is here. Can Kaneen save the game? It's a 1v1 to save.
Through the jungle and drop a ward, which Many can then TP to end the game. Right. So it's not only even though there's no wards there, you are still worried that one could be snuck in, engage onto a tank.
Onto Spooky though. Spooky's just dead.
Oh, it's not even a tank. Spooky just has a lot of health. Okay. I thought it was Robocop or something.
Yeah, Spooky just CC'd to Oblivion.
Hang about. Maybe a potential engage onto
Denik
Robocop. Denik has been spotted.
He's
got dropped. It's just Kaneen. Kaneen's left 1v2.
Oh, the TP comes out for Many though. It is a 1v2. Who's going to get back? It's the Cyan ultimate to get back, but Kaneen is taking so much damage. The TP comes out. The knockup will not be there. Many will win the game for Entropiq, and they'll take home the 2 victories. They'll stay in the EPL.